welcome to the next review. I'm along Muhuri Road, which is off Waiyaki Way. I'll be touring this house. It's a 4-bedroom house. I'm in a gated community of 48 units, which consists of 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom and 6-bedroom. This 4-bedroom house which I'll be touring, it is sitting on a plot size 40 by 80, but this one is a corner plot, so it's a bit bigger. This is a show house. So the 5-bedroom also will sit on a plot size 40 by 80, and a 6-bedroom house will sit on 50 by 100. This house, the square is 240 square, and the selling price is 25 million. The 5-bedroom selling price is 30 million, and the 6-bedroom selling price is going for 40 million. The completion of the first phase is this, which I need to show you. You see this line and this gated community, this one, this is the first phase, which consists of the 4 bedrooms. The completion of it will be next year May. Then they will start another phase, which completion will go up to December. That will be consist of 5 and 6 bedroom. So I will be touring this house as we find more. It's a new project located along Muhuri Road, which is off Waiyaki Way. So we'll move around as we discover more of this project. So one thing I need to tell you, you can see this house is a bit taller than this. So they were using the normal ground level, but from here now they changed to have this one. Like they did some excavation just to find the correct level of the house. So join me as we move around the property, then we'll be inside the house. And also you can see this pillar here, it is not on the other houses, so it has been changed. It is no more there, so that they have decided to have it like this. You can see the window there, and also the others, they are maintaining the same thing. Maybe if I point the camera here, you will understand what I'm trying to say. You see this, it is not like this. You see this part, it has been now excluded from the rest of the properties, as we call like that. Okay, yes. So if you're interested in this property, reach out. The property is on the market. So we'll move around the compound, then we'll be inside the house. So this is the facade of this house, and I'm standing at the corner of the plot, and that is how the house looks like. So this is your garden. At that place where we were, that is your parking slot. So we'll move around the property, then we'll be inside the house. And you'll see they have already planted they have planted grass. Yeah, and then a lot of changes have happened. This is the show house, and this show house, this is the SQ. Below here is a tank which has this tank is 10,000 liters, and on the upper on the ceiling it's having 2,000 tank. Okay, so the ground is 10, below the ground is 10, and then on the upper side it is 2,000 liters. So one thing is, you see like this the camera, so they will just have the provision for the surveillance system around the house, so they will provide the provision. This is the SQ, and then on this side is where we have the outer door or the laundry. This is the laundry, which also will see it when we'll be inside the house. But you have the laundry, and then you have this gate takes you to the SQ. So one thing they are saying at the house is the SQ now, it will be accessed from the laundry. They have moved it from that side. Then you can see the facade of the house. Also this is not the facade, this is behind the house. This pillar, it was eliminated. So when you come on the far end, you can see this is where the plot will be, and they're using the live fence, okay, the wire mesh. Then you have your green space here. So other units are sitting on a plot size 40 by 80, and this is a corner plot, so it's a bit bigger, but that's supposed to be the size of it. Yeah, this is outside, then will be inside. Something I failed to tell you was about this is the parking slot, but also other units you can see also, like there also the other one. So the parking will be here. You can park two vehicles as you enter into the house. So we'll be inside the house as we want to discover. The staircase it's not part of these steps. It's not part of the other houses. Okay, it was a bit like elderly people cannot use it. So when you stand here, you have this as your entry point into the house. You have already seen the facade. I've already explained this pillar. It's not part of that project, so we'll be in, and then we want to discover more. This pivot door, you can see this is that is the joining of it, and it's a mahogany one. Then you can see what they have done, but we are not supposed to keep on talking about this because it's not part of the other units. Okay, so when you enter into the entry foyer, which the staircase takes you up. On this side is where you have the powder room, straight like that, how the camera is showing. That is the first bedroom. Then you have space below it. I'm saying like that because I want to also turn back so that you have a clear view. Now that is your entry foyer. It's not a double volume, but we have the staircase, we have that part, and this is your entry foyer. On this side is where you have the living room or the lounge, which we'll look at it. But first, let's check the powder room. This is the powder room. There is work which is going on. They are repairing it. You have the toilet at the far end, a mirror, then the vanity will be here, which there is work which is going on. There is some correction which they have to do. Okay, so from there now, this the stairs will takes you up, but will not go there right now. Now we'll move to this place into a sunken living room or a sunken lounge, because you see here it is a bit higher. Then it has sunk in something like we can say around 10 inches down. And then when you move into your living room, that area where you are seeing, that is your fireplace, which you can use the natural fire or the electric one. There is no problem, and that is part of it. You have seen using the drone, the chimney outside, and then you see it's a double volume living room or lounge with a nice chandelier which comes there from above. Then you see very, very large windows, two of them below and the upper one, which also just to have light into the house. It is during the day, and the lights I've just turned them on for the video purpose. But from the way you can see this house, you can be here without light being on during the day. And then this is the first floor, the first level, which we'll see. But just look at this. This is the chandelier which is dropping down from the double volume living room. Nice couches there, but they're not part of it. Will not be part of your house. This is just to show you how it is. From there, you have that side where you have your dining of 6 people. You can make it 8. Still, there is enough space and large window also there. I love the sheer those let's call them curtains right now. Yeah, I love how they are. And then you have this as your dining of 6. You can make it 8. And also I see this when you are on this side of the room. So another correction that has been done is this. You see, when you are going to the kitchen, you have to use these steps. So the next buildings, this one have been omitted. It is not part of it. And this the coffee bar, it is a bit lower. So anyone who is here, you are able to sit there and have coffee at that place without necessarily using the higher stools. But still you can use them, but it's a bit high. So this one has been omitted. It is not part of the next building. Okay, it has been omitted because they are considering a lot of the elderly people, and also young ones are not like necessarily supposed to use that. So it has been omitted. So if we move straight to the kitchen after the dining, we move straight to the kitchen. I love this. I love the mahogany the mahogany part. Yes. And that's why one time I ever said that Kenyan developers, they have mixed two developers in our country. That is, number 1 is the Chinese and number 2 is the Indian. So what you see here is a mixture of the 2 developers, and it has been taken by, this work has been done by a Kenyan developer. So anything you see like mahogany, they have just mixed everything. Let me leave that. So inside the kitchen, you can see the counter, storage. The kitchen comes with the cooker. It comes with that wood extractor, and also it comes fitted with the microwave and the oven. And this is where you will have your fridge. Enough space, enough storage for your family. And then we have also this one as the display unit, which is here just to display anything, and after what is inside, not anything. And after that you have a double sink. About the storage, it's enough, but still you have this as the laundry, as your pantry, which it may not open. There is something inside. So we have this, the pantry, and then when you're in the kitchen, you are able to see what is happening in your living room and what is happening in your dining. So that is when you are in the kitchen. So from there, now we see this door takes you out. That is to the laundry space, which you saw when I was moving outside. This is your laundry area. Those are sinks with very nice taps on top. Very nice. Also the power, the sockets protected. Then on this side, that is where you will have your washing machine. So this camera, the provision will be there. So you will have the camera. They will leave the provision for you. The alarm is on. I don't know what has happened. Yeah, the alarm is on. So from here we'll move to the first level of the house. Oh no. Sorry for that. We move here. Okay. So here also you have space. So this is where you will have your shoe rack. You can decide to use that space. Then on the ground floor, this is your first bedroom or the guest bedroom. All the bedrooms are en-suite. This is the wardrobe. Entry into the bedroom. Then on this side you have the bathroom or the washroom. Yes, you see the tiling, the shower on that side, water closet, then the vanity. And here you have this mirror. Now this is mainly, I started seeing it with the Chinese. That's why I told you that the Kenyan developers have picked some nice, they have done some nice, how can I call it? Like they have learned the trick, so they are mixing both. So from here we move to the first level of the house. So you saw this staircase, you move with it, you come up, this is your landing space. A very nice light feature, the chandelier. Looks nice on this upper side. And then this is your landing space, this is your family room. Or we can still call it a lounge, the TV room, the meeting room. You find this space here. You have storage on that side. Then this is where also you are able to have a clear view of this chandelier, which you saw it in the living room. And also when you are here, you are able to have a look at your lounge. You are able to have that view, okay, when you are here. So you can communicate with someone who's sitting below and you are above. I just love this, the chandelier. So like this, it will not come with the house, okay. Yes, and then you'll find this space here. So this is your TV room, your family room, your meeting room. You'll have it here, and this is where we have the remaining 3 bedrooms to make it 4, because it's a 4-bedroom house and looks like that. I love what is here. You see all the sheer, very tall, and they have covered the whole building. You see also how it has sloped on this side. That is how the facade of the house looks like. Have this couch here for your family to enjoy the TV in the evening. So we move on this corridor. Okay, we move on this corridor. That is your controller to the CCTV. Yeah, the corridor, there is light, and then you have this hatch, the ceiling hatch, which takes you to the extra tank in case there is something you want to check, you want to do maintenance. This is your way up. Then from there we'll move now to the bedrooms. On my left hand, that is where we have the main bedroom, but let's pick the right hand. This is inside the second bedroom of the house, which is on the upper floor, and they have done a very nice work. See the gypsum, the LED lights, then also the ceiling light which is there, and below it we have the side lights, which is those dropping down for the bed. So this one, the 2 will not be part of the final product, but will have provision, meaning they will have those points, so in case you want it, you can have it there. Because like this, if let's say like this room, you pick it for your kids, these kids sometimes they can do things you may not understand. A kid can be able to swing on this, okay. I think you understand swinging, so on the bed they can be able to hold it and then swing with it, and you know very well what will happen after they do like that. On here you have the wardrobe. Then behind me, where I wore that tile, that is your bathroom, which comes in straight. You see the vanity, there is that mirror, the water closet, and on that end you have the shower, and you see the tiling of it. They have tiled it up to the top, just making it fully tiled. Okay, and then one thing is, I love the door. How they have picked this door, this is perfect. So this is the second bedroom of the house, Then from here we'll move to the third bedroom of the house. Then we see the primary bedroom. Straight here, this takes you to the third bedroom of the house, which comes with the same thing, same layout, those lights there, the ceiling, gypsum, the light, the center light. Now this room comes with the balcony here, which also I will explain about it. Then also on this side you have the wardrobe. It is en suite. The same thing from the other side. It is happening here. Comes in this vanity, wash and basin, then the mirror, water closet, and then the shower on that end. Then you see the tiling. So my thinking though, this is just a suggestion. If you can decide to have this washroom to be, is it Jack and Jill? Okay, so only one, and it uses the two rooms are able to use it. So you just create enough space. But that is just a saying I'm saying. So now we have a balcony here. We have this balcony. We have the balcony. Okay, which takes you out on this space. So I will explain something. Sorry for that. That is the way it's so something I need to explain about this balcony is, you see, this room looks smaller. So many clients who have come in, they have complained, and this balcony has been taken out. So there is no balcony here. In the next unit, the balcony is not there. So this room looks bigger. And that's the idea I came with it also. We make only one washroom here. We connect it, and then it serves with the design of Jack and Jill. It serves the two, okay, serving this and serving the other. That is my thinking. So from here we'll now move to the main bedroom, or the primary bedroom of the house. So on this side, the same corridor takes you now to the main bedroom of the house. Something that happened there before, this door has been opened, the balcony, it was bang, a lot of sound which I did not like. So I've just decided to close it so that when I open the balcony here, it doesn't cause those unnecessary noise. So we have here, when you enter inside, this is the entry into your house. On that side is where you have your closet, your walk-in closet, the bathroom. Then on this side is where you have your bed. The two lights, the side bed lights, are still maintaining the same thing. There's something I'm not understanding with the LED lights. Always like this LED light, they will blink, like they will perform like what they are doing on their camera, but now even on my naked eye I can see that, but that is just a mechanical problem. So inside, this is where you will have your bed. This is your main bedroom, or the primary bedroom of the house. Enough space. That side is a walk-in closet. Comes with a balcony, which now this balcony will be there to not be interfered with. Okay, the balcony will be there. So you have the balcony here, which is huge enough with that light, which I decided not to put it on. You have this also light there on. Okay, so the balcony here, but still you can decide to do something that I've been seeing a lot. You see, let me explain. I've seen that this balcony, how the way it is like that, they move the sliding door, and then you see that on that wall, that is where they will be placed. So when you enter in, there is no anything here, only the remaining wall is that. So that part is part of the room, but there is no, they eliminate this wall here. I'm talking about this wall, and I'm also talking about that one. So this they get eliminated, and then all of it will be shifted here. It will be shifted on this. Okay, and then you have this space. So you have balcony, but it is part of the room. Then next, the room looks bigger. Just my suggestion. Okay, and still you can give a suggestion according to see how you see it. Inside you have a walk-in closet or a walk-through, because it takes you up to the washroom. Then you see these lights, very nice, the gypsum, and you see how they have done the wardrobes, glass you can see. So explaining from the teams on the side is the next one. The walk-in closet moves on this one wall. That's according what they have told me, but still just have this picture. Then takes you straight now to you can see in front of you a vanity mirror. Then there is the shower. Now I understand why they have decided to, because this shower looks a bit smaller for the main bedroom, but you have the shower here, and on that side you have your water closet. So what I've heard is they are saying that this has been moved on this wall, but we may not be able to see any house from that. So this house is on the market, and it is on the market for 25 million Kenyan shillings, and also they have 5 bedroom which is going for 30 million, and the 6 bedroom is going for 40 million. Completion of this phase 1, which you saw me when I was showing outside, the completion will be May next year. Then they will start that is the 5 and 6 bedroom, which will start immediately. You can book a site visit. This is the show house. Everything is ready, as you have seen from the video, as I've recorded, because I'm the one on the site. So there is nothing that has been recorded in white lens. The same lens you are viewing with is the same lens which has done this. So a small reminder of the sizes of the rooms, so that you may understand. A 4 bedroom is 240 square meter, is going for 25 million. 5 bedroom is 302 square meter, is going for 30 million. 6 bedroom is 358 square meter, is going for 40 million. Completion phase 1 is May. Total units, there are 48 units sitting on a plot size 40 by 80, and the 6 bedroom will be on a plot size 50 by 100. And in this place, there is swimming pool, there is a clubhouse, and the remaining amenities, which most of the time I don't mention. So if you are interested, reach out. Also, I told you that you want to rent a house, you want to buy apartment, reach out. There is a previous video which I did in Syokimau, that is the new project which I've done. As I was giving the pricing, and on this side I was giving on how someone can rent, I was not necessarily meaning like they have rooms to rent right now. No, I was just giving the market in case you're buying for investment on how much you will rent the unit. But right now they still have units which they want people to clear the units, buy them, then renting also will continue. Just have that information. Maybe you may call me, Martin, I want a unit to rent in the recent project showcase, but I may end up telling you that there is no any unit on the market right now because many people haven't finished paying, and we still have some units which we are pushing for people to buy. Use this chance, buy these units, which you can still customize according to your preference. As I've told you that you can move this wall out, you can use this the two washrooms. You can have only one washroom and make it Jack and Jill, and that one the other room, that is the balcony, that one they have already excluded it from the next place. So you can also reduce it, having only one washroom, which will be having 2 doors, serving 2 rooms. Okay, you can do that. And also here, you can decide also to push this out, then have that only that wall with this sliding window. That is what I'm talking about if you want to buy a unit in this state. If you want to buy an apartment, also reach out, and I'll say thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next review.